Crocs in sport mode, hair in a high pony. If you're new to the channel, like, rate, subscribe. Let your enemies know that you roll with the crew. Rude Boys, Sightings, X, TikTok, Instagram for all of your boxing adjacent content. Let me just tell you that Instagram is always a fire. The TikTok is always vibes. The X is always not that used. Let me know what you think about stuff in the comments. Be insulting. Let's do a little competition. Who can be the most insulting in the comments? Fine. Don't care, and I will reply back to you. The most insulting will probably, if it's got a little bit of a funny edge, you know what we'll do? We'll do a 505 watch party ticket giveaway where you can come and insult me in person. I don't care. Scan the QR code. Come and join us for Eubank versus Ben, and it will be a delightful night. Let's reward each other with eye contact, as we know. 3, 2, 1. You earned it. Bakole versus Joe Parker. Dan Dubois has been taken ill. Hopefully Big Dan is okay, and hopefully Big Dan recovers and we see him back soon. But Joyce and Martin Bakole, they just went out, they threw up the signal, and Bakole has his bags packed and he is careening on his way to Riyadh. So what do we know now, that other than Mr. Bakole will be the stand-in late notice opponent for the co-main on the Riyadh season, card of the century, the most amazing card? And to be fair, they were talking about a Coley, they were talking about Joyce, they were talking about butchering that April 5th banger heavy impact card. For me, Fada Papi, sick. Bakole, let's do this, right? Let's see. We know what Joe Parker is. We know 35-3. We know former heavyweight champion Joe Parker. We know what he is, what he's capable of. We know that he is improving at a rate of knots, even at 33. We know that he is in title contention. He has had win after win after win. He is putting in a shift, the boy. He's got a great camp. He is there. Let's see what the quote-unquote sparring champ, bogeyman, Martin Bakole has to say, because Martin Bakole apparently has knocked out everyone and their mates in sparring. Martin Bakole is the most dangerous heavyweight that there's ever been. I am not doubting that. Martin Bakole, for me, he quit at your call against Michael Hunter. Fine. He looked fantastic against Jared Anderson. If they made Joe Parker versus Jared Anderson, we would all go, ooh, bit soon for Jared to be fighting Joe Parker. No, bit soon. Listen, Bakole, I have friends that have sparred with Bakole. Shout them out. They are massive and they are Geordie. And they have said that he is the best that they've ever been in the ring with. And this person has been in the ring with AJ, with Usyk. You name it. He is, we all know. It's fine. But we don't have to name names. We don't have to name names because Posy Wazzy 2025, right? To quote, he will walk forward on you and throw a 12-punch combination, and they don't look like they hurt, but they hurt. Listen, Bakole is a banger, but he's very square, okay? He is very square. Yes, he's an absolute lump. He's an absolute unit of a man. I'm going to say it. I would not be surprised if Parker makes him quit. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bakole be exposed a little bit here. This is Joe Parker's time. This is Joe Parker's event. This is Joe Parker's everything. He was supposed to be fighting for a world title, and now he's not. Now he's fighting the quote-unquote most avoided man in the division. He didn't have a single issue about it. Turkey picked up the blower and he said, Habibi Martin, please come to me. And Joe went, yeah, bothered, don't fight anyone, don't care. I think that we're going to see an incredibly confident Joe Parker, and to add to it, anyone that just watched that press conference stream, you saw them telling Andy Lee and Joe Parker that it's going to be Bakole, and Andy Lee had a smile on his face. My boys, Andy Lee had that big old smile. Bet the house. I'm going to look silly. You may be homeless on Sunday morning. Bet the house. Joe Parker by stoppage. Make no doubt about it. That is a FW guarantee.